Good morning, everyone. This is going to be day 2 and day 3 of Cara Brandon's collab with Dear Julie Julie. 5 days of spring. I'm not well again. It's driving me round the pole. I think I've got long COVID again. That's what I think it is. I'm sleeping a lot, and you know, you've got all the normal symptoms, so I'm just coming in when I can at the moment. Anyway, enough of my grump. This is day 2, and I made these pretty little folios from our Cara's printout. And Cara, bless her, she's actually joined hers together, and they're this way round, and then when you open it, you've got your little pockets, and it's absolutely lovely. It's a little booklet, so please go and watch that one because it's really, really cute. And the other girls have had some incredible ideas to do with these. I'm keeping it simple, obviously, but I'm not being too well, and I just want to get in and get my videos done. I've got journals sat here from the beginning of the month. So what I've done, I have kept it very simple. I want to use them as file folders. That's what I wanted to do. So as you know, a file folder sits like this when you've got your cabinet, you know, that you put them in. Sorry, praise God. And then you have all your bits of paper in here, don't you? And then you go through and see what you want, and you've got your name up here. So what I've done is these are Julie's from her actual kit that she's made, not from the collab. She's actually done a kit to go with the collab, which I showed on my flip through. So I've made little tiny cards, the right size, from her collab to go in here. I think I shrunk them down to about 75%. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember. And they just fit perfectly, and they are just so lovely in here. And I think these are just going to look adorable in my journal when it's done. I know a lot of the girls aren't actually making journals. They're actually just making ephemera. But I wanted to do a journal, and I managed to find some really lovely fabric. Now, it's modern fabric, it's not vintage fabric, but it looks vintage. That's going to confuse you. I'll show you in a minute. This one of Julie's, I love this image, and she's used it again, something similar later on. What I want to do with this one, I've put this one on top of here, and I thought this would be amazing as a tuck. So you could actually use this like this in your journal. I thought that would be so lovely, because then you've got the gorgeous images from Julie, and you've got this on the front, and then you can make it into something. This would also be amazing if it was folded in half and made into a notebook. Sorry, I'm a bit dithery. So if I go off screen, please apologise. You know, I'm just not with it at all. So this is what I've done with Julie's so far. I've still got this one, and I haven't decided what I'm doing with this little dot yet. This will definitely be a belly band, so obviously I won't do anything for that until I pop it in the journal. So those are my day 2. I've also been making stuff from Cara's actual kit that goes with the days, and I was so fortunate to find some Reader's Digest books. I got 2 for 99p, which is just incredible. It really is. That's just over $1 for 2. So I cut these out, and I've been using my stamp at the daytime because I like to have when these are made. So obviously, you know, you think in a few years' time, you look back, oh yeah, I made that then. And what I did with these ones from Cara, you get a page and you have 3 separate tags. All 3 of them are 3-tiered. Normally I just use 2, but the 3 together worked so well. And if I move them out of the way and pick this up, you might be able to see better. The colouring and using the 3 tiers just look brilliant. So I decided this time to be a bit different and use, I mean, these are images from out of the book, and the 3 tiers have worked incredibly. Obviously I will make some other ones, you know, single tiered and double tiered, but I thought, you know, you might like to try just doing the 3 tiers, because I think that just changes things up again. And they say these are actually from the kit that Cara's got out, and I have done a flip through of that. I've managed to do quite a bit of ephemera. These are the ephemera from the other day that I was showing you, and all the pockets and everything. And I've also managed, in the middle of all that, to get my fabric. Look at this, isn't it adorable? I wanted vintage looking, and I wanted something cutesy, because obviously it's bunnies and chicks in this collab, and I found this, and isn't it gorgeous? I mean, I've literally just put it on the journal at the moment. It's just on this bit, and the pages are just stuck inside, and the pages inside, I've shown you before, I've managed to use both of the big kits that the girls have done, and all the pages that they've made, either in the kit, move it up a bit, you can see it better, either in the kit or in, that's just not moving, are you? Yeah, as I say, in the kit or in the 5 days, I've used all the pages in here. This is a page from the Reader's Digest, and I've put some of them through it, and I will sew that in later. But it's just a gorgeous fabric, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. And I actually found it on Amazon. Unbelievable to find it on Amazon, because Amazon, some of their fabrics, not being unkind, but they don't have the nicest of images on. Not for us girls when we want them for journal covers. And the thickness of it is just perfect. So I'll be sticking all this lot and all the lot in my big box over here into my journal later. And then I can show you when I do another day later on. So it's starting to look really nice, big and fat, and this is when you get excited, don't you, because you've got your fabric on and you're going to do your sewing in, and it starts to bounce, and you've got that, oh, there's lots of things in there. I love that bit. And of course my folio go in there too, and there's just loads here that I've done. So that lot is all ready. So I'm just going to show you what I've done for day 3, and then I want to call up for poor Cara. So this one, it's such a big card, and I thought, well, you know, if you fold it in half, it's going to be difficult, because you're not going to see the images properly, because they're going to be on the side, and you don't want folded chicks. So these, I'm sure you've seen these before. You get a great big bundle of these that, you know, it's the alphabet. Mine are a bit muddled up because I was playing with them the other day. And these again are on Amazon, and you build your words up. And when you build your words up, it's great because you can see exactly where you're going to stamp. They do lowercase, uppercase, and they do the numbers as well. They are a little bit expensive. You know, you have to think about, you know, what you're going to need this week. You know, are you going to need glue? Are you going to need whatever? But they are lovely. And I will try and find the link, and I'll put the link below so you can find them if you ever actually see them. I can't remember who was actually using these, but I'm sure it's one of the girls in the collab that was actually using these. And I've loved using them because you get the lovely, lovely print. Really nice. And of course you've got the spacing, but it also looks like it's typed, isn't it? I mean, if I bring it up a bit closer, you'll be able to see it. It does give you that typed feel about it. So I'll link them later. So that's my first card. This little chicky chick here, I decided just to back him, and I'm going to leave him as he is, and he's going to be a pocket. This one from Julie, because it was so ornate, all I've added, and I've also added it on here, I don't know whether you can see, I've added the shimmer on these just to lift them. So like here, it's brought the butterfly up and the frame, and the flowers have gone further back, which has really, really made it. You might not be able to see it so much on screen, but I can see it, you know, in my hand. And then I've made the little tags. Of course, these are tiny, so I'll bring them up. And again, I've used those lovely stamps, and they really have made a difference, haven't they? You will find that, like a dafty, This one's got May on it and they've got April on it. Somebody be going, all right, well, that took her a long time to make. But then again, the Collab's going over 3 weeks, so, you know, that's what you do, don't you? And this one again got the shimmer on it in April. I'm tooling with this one to put fabric here for wherever it's going to slot. So I've not added anything yet until I know exactly where I'm going to place it in the journal. And then here I've used Julie's butterflies on here, and I've added an extra chick climbing up his back, and he's talking to this one on that one. So that's day 3. See, I'm getting totally lost already. And I've loved it. I've loved doing this. This has been, when you're not well and you've got that banging headache and you get that little bit of time, that half an hour to an hour, depending on whether you're on a good day or a bad day, that's when I've been doing my bit of crafting, and I have just loved doing these. You know, Julie's Fussy Cuts. If you can afford to get Julie's Fussy Cuts, her big kit, oh my days, I have just had so much fun cutting them all out. Now, Cara, her Fussy Cuts are on day 4, okay, of the collab. So tomorrow you will see a lot of gorgeous images. They're you know, you've got the lovely bunnies and eggs, and it's lovely. Pardon me, you got the burps. So that's tomorrow, so you're getting a lot of ephemera from there too. I think it's so important when you're making things to have that ephemera. Now, while I'm here, just to shout out for our Tracy, Rachel from Rachel and Bella is doing another collab. Now, our Tracy did day 2, okay, and in that she shows you everything about sewing on card. Some people are very nervous about using their sewing machine on card. The only tip I can say is go for it, and if you then decide to start sewing on fabric, just make sure you change your needle, because card will blunt your needle, but a needle will last you years unless it breaks, obviously. But Tracy has a gorgeous freebie to go with her video, and it's about making botanicals. The whole collab is about making botanicals, and oh my goodness, they are absolutely beautiful. I've not printed them off yet, so I will show you them in the next video, but I will link Tracy's video. So if we link Tracy's video, you can go over, watch her video, watch her speed making. It's amazing, because she's telling all this information and then she's speed making at the same time. It's absolutely great. It really is. But please do join in. I'll link Tracy's group as well, because obviously, you know, that's Tracy's group, and she has some lovely people in there. It's absolutely lovely, and they're very supportive of people. They really are. So do go and have a look and join in on that one. And as I say, please go and watch the girls in the Easter collab, because what is lovely about this is you don't have to watch every single day, because there's only 2 a week. It's easier to catch up, and it means you can support all the girls better, you know. And they will be linked below as well, so please go and support them, because they are amazing. I mean, people have been supporting me, and I've not been around much because I've just, you know, I had COVID, got that awful chest infection from my son, and I'm still struggling with the COVID. I did another test in the week and I was positive. So whether it went away in the middle of the chest infection has come back, I don't know. Whether I didn't, you know, something's got to be somewhere, but I'm sure it's long COVID again, and it's just work through it each day. But I'm grand. I'm positive. I'm going to be here when I can, and I'm going to go and try and get some more videos done today, because they're piling up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Please go and support our girls, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.